Today we're going to look at an image workflow, very simple. So we're going to start from an image and we're going to get to pins. So how do you do that on WordPin? Well, first off, you have to log in, and if you did not log in, just go on wordpin.click, choose your 7-day free trial, and then log in. You get to a page like that, and then after that, go into your account. Over here, you're going to the image creation, and this is the first step of the workflow that moves between image creation, blog post creation, and pin scheduling or publishing. Now, topic can be anything you want. We looked into this before. I have other videos for that. Then you can pick the number of images that you want to create, the model, and you choose content type. As I mentioned before, we have two kind of contents. So the first one is visual inspiration. And that means that you are creating, I don't know, the classic listicle, like 28 best motorcycle seats for summer, whatever. And then you have how-tos. And how-to could be something like how to, I don't know, organize your garage for a new motorcycle, something like that. And then we added this little function here. And this one is part of what you have to select. And you can either let WordPin decide or turn it on and off. It's up to you. We call that photorealistic mode. So when that's on, what we do, we try to add more information on the camera angle, the kind of lenses to use, the lighting, and all of these things can be very useful to make images look very photorealistic. But instead, in case you're creating something like a drawing or a cartoonized version of something, you definitely don't need that. So, okay, so let's do that. Let's leave that like that. So let's choose, motorcycle. Motorcycle. I was talking about motorcycle earlier, so let's use topic motorcycle. Say night pictures. How about that? And we're gonna create 4 images. Let's use Nano Banana because I like it. It's gonna be a visual inspiration. And let's create 2 images, actually, it's probably faster. And we're gonna click Start Windows. Start Workflow. Now, as you can see down here, you can follow the status. It's going to tell you when it's running, and it automatically refreshes as soon as that is done. What it's doing now also, since we created a photorealistic mode on, is gonna add a couple of hints to the model on what kind of lens and so on should be used for the pictures. Now let's see how they look. We're gonna click on view images. Oh, those are pretty. Ah, that's really nice. Yeah, very nice. I like it. And then, I like this one also with a sepia color. I really like it. Perfect. So those 2 images are really good. Now, I have those ready. I'm gonna go back to create, blog, and pins. And I have that open. Now over here, you see that you have the date in which that was created, the topic that you picked, and then you have those 2 little ticks or tabs over here. And that will become green when you created the blog and the pin. As of now, they're gray, which means that you did not create or I did not create a blog and a pin. There are 2 images, and then I can also select Toby. So in this case, you probably saw those in other videos. This is just a very simple set of text of a background image. You can use anything you want of those. You can click 1, you can click 2, you can click 3, you can click all of them, or you can click none. It doesn't really matter. In this case, actually, I'm not gonna use any. Let's see. I'm gonna select no Toby up here. And if you notice, if you don't do that, then you'll not be able to create a pin. I'm gonna choose how many pins per day. Well, I'm gonna leave it at 1 per day. And you can also choose whether you want to publish it or schedule it. Now I'm gonna schedule it and I'm gonna leave it at 1 per day. So what happens now, I'm gonna click create blog and pins. And what it does, now it's running, so that's why you cannot see it. And when it's created, they will become green. So it creates the blog first, and then after the blog, it creates the pins. Now, what you will notice is that the workflow creates the blog using the images that you created, And then if you added a text of a background image selection, then it will create for you the title, it creates for you the pin description, it creates for you all of these things that you will need for creating your pin. Generally, it will take a few minutes. You can, if you want, leave the page and go anywhere, and this will still run in the background, so you're not stuck in here. I think that's ready. Let's see if I refresh it. Yep, everything is ready. So now I have two options. I can look at the blog. So let's look at the blog first. This is the main image, also takes automatically the image, and then you have your title. You know, it creates an introduction for you, and then it creates H2 titles, a very nice description, and then it automatically does all of those for you. And then what it does, it creates a final thoughts component that you can use. Now, next we can look at the pins. So let's look at pin schedules. As you can see, over here you have your two pins. You have the board that automatically will be created for you. There is no text of a background image in this case. You can check the pin in there, but also you can look at the description and you can look at the tags. That's it. That was very fast. That was very quick. You can do as many as you want in parallel if you have an expert account. So how do we get to that? You go on wordpin.click and then you go on get started for free. You will get 7 days for free. It's a free trial. We don't take a dime from you. And you get on top of that 200 free credits for you to use and test out the platform. Then after the 7 days, when the trial is over, the subscription starts, unless you cancel it. And it will start either with a starter subscription, professional or expert, depending from which one you picked. Of course, they will have different access to parallel processing rather than multiple workflows at a time and different tools. If you don't want subscriptions, you can go with a pay-as-you-go for 500 and 1,000 credits that are valid for 6 months. Also, when you start your subscription for the first time, just as a way to say thank you, you get 150, 200, or 300 bonus credits. Again, that's just our way to say thank you for joining the WordPin family. If you have any questions, just go here, click contact us, and somebody, probably me or somebody else, will answer to your questions as soon as possible. Thank you again, and let us know what you think.